Excuse me. 3, 2, 1. Yo, what's happening, guys? It's your boy Wolfie here. We are back now. The first thing you can do on this video, as always, is hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and also hit that bell so you get a notification every time I do drop a video. And then finally, last but not least, my Twitch is down in the description below. I do stream 7 days a week on my Twitch, so if you're going to drop that a follow, we're nearly at 15,000 followers on Twitch. So if you can do that, I will love you guys forever. And also, I just want to say, like, I don't really say this often. Actually, I kind of do, but I kind of don't. I just want to say a huge thank you to you guys, because you guys show up to my videos every single day without fail. I'm that type of YouTuber that uploads every day, right? But you guys show up every single day without fail and show love on the content that I produce for you guys. So without you guys, I'd be producing this content for nobody. So you guys are the reason that I'm still doing this. So honestly, from the bottom of my heart, we're nearly at 6,000 subs as at the time I'm recording this. Honestly, man, you guys blow me away. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Now in this video, I feel like this is a lot more relatable for you guys actually. We did finish, as you guys would have seen from yesterday's video, top 100 on the road to glory. We finished 89th in the world with 29 and 1, with our only loss being on pens, man. It could have and should have been a 30. We were just unlucky. But these custom tactics I'm going to show you are the custom tactics that I use on my road to glory, because they are not very different, but they are different to the main account custom tactics. And they're probably a lot more relatable to you guys, because I use these custom tactics because they're better suited for the cheaper teams. Obviously, on the pay to win account, I can get away with being more aggressive in my defending and being more kind of open, because I've got the better players to almost bail me out. But on the road to glory, it's very much I have to get these custom tactics right, because if I'm too aggressive, I'm just going to get found out. If I'm too conservative, I'm just going to get found out. So these are the custom tactics that I did use this weekend to get me top 100 on arguably the hardest weekend league of the year, the BPL Team of the Season rewards. We are guaranteed a minimum, okay? So a minimum. If we get the 11 least valuable Team of the Season BPL players, we will get 3.6 million coins. This team's going to change a hell of a lot by the time you see it next week, and I believe you me. So I'm really excited to what we're going to get. Obviously, we could get some really good red picks. The red picks that I'm most looking at are Heung-min Son, Riyad Mahrez, any of the attackers, really. Any of the attackers or the midfielders, I'd be happy with. The defenders, I'd be alright. Obviously, Van Dijk would be incredible. Soyuncu, Trent, and Robbo, I'm not really that fussed about. But obviously, as you're going to look at this team next week, the team is probably going to look a hell of a lot different. Now, let's get into it. Obviously, Angel Di Maria is incredible, by the way. I played one Rivals game on stream yesterday. That's why it says 31 games. But he's absolutely incredible, man. I can't recommend him enough. He's actually better than Neymar, if I'm being honest. And I never thought I'd say that about a player other than Neymar, because Neymar for me is like my boy on FIFA. I always love Neymar, always have, always will on FIFA. But Angel Di Maria just seems to have something different. I don't know what it is. He seems to have this presence and aura that Neymar doesn't have. And his finishing is definitely more consistent than Neymar's, which is weird because Neymar apparently has one better finishing. But Angel Di Maria just feels more consistent. And I think it's because of the 94 shot power rather than the 80, like the Neymar's shot power is quite low. At 80, that's very low. So I wonder if that's why Di Maria's shot power feels more consistent. Now, 88 Seedorf, okay. Wow. I've said it ever since FIFA 18 with this card, man. This card is so good. In terms of the value, I paid 450 grand for him, and he's coming in now at, what, 430, give or take. As an out-and-out CDM, he's incredible. He's got the body type, the physicality. He's like a little pit bull in the midfield. He's actually incredible, man. Can't recommend him enough. Ajayi and Cash, yeah. In terms of value for coins, they're a joke. These are like the best value for coins pairing I think I've used. Ajayi at 24 grand, 24k. Probably the best centre-back I've ever used for 24 grand. Like, obviously, Team of the Year Van Dijk and Team of the Season Joe Gomez are better than Ajayi, but they're also worth about 50 times more than what Ajayi is. So in terms of the value for coins, he's probably the best centre-back on the game. Fact, in my opinion. Alaba's really good. He's probably the weak link of the team, though, so when we get the coins, I'm definitely want to upgrade Alaba to someone else, because Alaba's definitely not the weak link, but Alaba and Thiago this week were definitely like the two that let me down almost. Thiago's record was really good. I played him in a left centre mid in a 4-4-2 in terms of like what I call like my centre mid that can play, the one that can score goals and get forward. But the 77 finishing is just honking. He missed so many sitters on the edge of the box for me and stuff like that that we need to get him out for next weekend. That is an absolute fact. Alaba was alright though. Obviously, Ben Yedder and Mbappe speak for themselves. Mbappe, so the three changes I'm probably going to make to the team are going to be Mbappe out, Thiago out, and Alaba out. They're like the 3 key changes that I want to make to the team. Whether or not we can do that or not, obviously depends on who we pack, who we get red and stuff like that. But anyway, you guys aren't here for a little team summary. You guys are here for the custom tactics. Now, I use 4-2-3-1 a little bit at a time. Actually, I'll show you the main one I use. I used 4-4-2 this weekend, okay? I used balanced, 5 width and 4 depth. On the main account, I play pressure on heavy touch, okay? And the reason for that is because I like to be more aggressive and get into your face more on the main account. Because obviously we've got the Hullets, we've got the Team of the Year Van Dijks, we've got these R9s. We're able to play that way, but on the RTG it is very dissimilar. We can't play that way on the RTG. You guys that watch my like pay to win games and then watch my RTG games on stream, I don't play. It's not like worlds apart, but I do play a lot slower and a lot more conservative on the road to glory than I do the pay to win account. So you're going to want to play on balance, 5 width and 4 depth. You can, I did experiment 3 depth, but even though I like to be a little bit more conservative on the road to glory, 3 depth for me is still just too deep. I still want to have some press ability. I don't even know if that's the word, press ability? Yeah, I still want to press a little bit at the end of the day. So 4 depth for me is perfect. You're not too deep, but you're also not YOLOing in the defense. Balanced offensive style, as always. Always play balanced. You can play long ball if you're trying to get back into the game or if you're looking to counter attack. But balanced offensive style is hands down the most consistent and it's the most effective style this year. I used to play possession on FIFA 19, but because on FIFA 20 the attacking AI are so dumb, they won't make any runs in behind on possession. And because the defensive AI is so overpowered, possession just doesn't work this year. Fact, it just doesn't. I then play 6 width and 6 players in the box. I always play that on 4-4-2. I always go a little bit wider and have a little more players in the box. The reason for that is because I like to just get people in the box in a 4-4-2. I don't have a central cam, okay? So I need my 2 strikers and like my left centre mid that's on balance to really help and get into the box, and it does. 6 of the players in the box helps. I have tried 7 before, but I just for some reason didn't like it. I found like I didn't have many options around the box because they were all in the box. Excuse me. So 6 is the perfect balance. Obviously, corners and free kicks, as I've always said, always put them on 2 and 2. And then the instructions, okay? I'll show you how I set up in game. Di Maria and Neymar were my 2 strikers. Ben Yedder and Mbappe were left mid and right mid. Thiago was my left centre mid. Seedorf was my right centre mid. Ajayi and Cash and Alaba obviously in the same place. Now, in terms of player instructions, okay, get in behind and come back on defence on my 2 strikers. I always play that on a 4-4-2 because you guys may think it's a defensive move, but as I always say, it's actually an attacking and offensive move because they're in a better position to receive the ball off the midfielders and stuff like that. The left mid and the right mid are on come back on defence, get in behind and get into the box for cross. The get into the box for cross is, as always, a key point on the left and right mid, okay? It just gets more people in the box. It gives you more opportunity to score more goals because the hardest thing on FIFA 20 is creating opportunities. So you want to get as many people in the box as you can. The left mid and right mid are on the same. So it's come back on defence, get in behind and get into the box for cross. Everything else is on like the normal default one. The left centre mid, as I always say in the 4-4-2, is someone that gets forward for me. I have him on balanced attack and cover centre. So the only thing I would change is it would normally be like that. That's completely default on the centre mid. You just go to the defensive position and put cover centre. The right centre mid, you just go and stay back while attacking. It would normally be like that. That would normally be the default. So you just go stay back while attacking and cover centre because you're going to want at least one of your centre mids to stay back while attacking, or else it's just going to be way too open on the counter attack. And then as always, your fullbacks are on stay back while attacking and overlap. So they're the 4-4-2 custom tactics. I would always go into a 4-4-2 in-game at the start. Obviously, if I'm then trying to go a little bit more defensive, say I'm like 2-0 up or something, I would then change into the 4-2-3-1 because it's just a little bit more of a defensive formation than a 4-4-2. These are also the custom tactics I would use if I wanted to see out a game. Actually, they're not because I would then... No, ignore that. They're not the custom tactics I would use to see out a game, because I didn't actually have to do it this week, so I didn't actually use any. So once again, it's balanced, 5 width and 4 depth. Once again, like I said on the 4-4-2, I have 4 depth just mainly to not be too deep like a 3 depth, but also not be like a 5 and pressure on heavy touch, which is what I play on my main account. 5 width, 4 depth is perfect. The offensive style, as always, on balanced. The width is on 5, is that? Yeah, it's on 5. The players in the box is on 6, because I like to play on 6 players in the box now. It's kind of like happy medium. It's not too attacking, but also it still gives you options to pass it outside the box if you want to. The corners and the free kicks are both on 2, as always. This is how I would set it up in game. Neymar would be my striker. Di Maria would be my central cam. Mbappe and Ben Yedder out wide. Thiago and Seedorf, CDM, of course. A lot of people say, like, wouldn't you do that? But, like, honestly, I prefer having a 5-star skiller up front, which is why I play Neymar and Di Maria, striker and cam. But because you guys see my goals and the way I play, I rely heavily on skill moves. So having a 5-star skiller up front for me is very important. Custom tactics, okay. Get in behind and stay forward on the striker. All 3 of your cams are on default settings apart from the support crosses. Put them on get into the box for cross. I like with the left mid and right mid on a 4-4-2. That's very important in creating opportunities and scoring goals on FIFA 20. Putting the 3 cams on get into the box for cross is a very, very, very key point. Your left centre mid Thiago is once again like the left centre mid in 4-4-2, what I would call my ball playing CDM. My CDM that is going to get forward and try and create as many goal scoring opportunities as he possibly can. So he is on cut passing lanes, balanced attack and cover centre. My right CDM is on cut passing lanes, stay back while attacking and cover centre, because for me my 88 Seedorf was my CDM. You could use like a Baby Blanc, a Vieira, a Sissoko. Players like that are really good in like an out and out CDM role. And then as always, stay back while attacking and overlap are both... stay back while attacking and overlap on both of my fullbacks. So there we have it, guys. They are the custom tactics I use. They've got to be top 100 on my road to glory. They do differ a little bit from my pay to win, obviously, because the team isn't as good. But we're going to make some bankage of coins on Thursday, so I'm really looking forward to that. If you guys did enjoy this video, as always, please hit that like button, please hit that subscribe button, and hit that bell so you get a notification every time I go live. And I'll see you next time. Peace.